Hello everyone, back to tuning in to today's second video. Going to have a look at the weather for the next 10 to 14 days for today's second video. Day 10 will take us to the 26th of May, and we'll be able to extend out beyond that with the extended GFS and ECM ensembles. Very much down a couple of weeks. Have a look at CFS2 at the end of the video for the next 4 weeks. That'll get us into the second week of June, I think. So I'm going to talk about for you in a moment. Just that first video today was our 6 AM upload. So check that one out. It's back. It's been away for a few weeks, but it's back today. And we're doing 6 AM uploads every day now, going through the summer. So check out 6 AM upload if you'd like to do that. And please like, share, subscribe on the video. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely Monday. Right, okay, so we'll start off by having a look at the radar image from the weather outlook. So we've had a band of rain moving northwards across the northern half of the country through the morning. Some heavy and persistent rain mixed in with that across Scotland into Northern Ireland and also parts of Northern England. Rest of England and Wales has had a drier morning, but showers are now beginning to break out across parts of the Midlands and particularly South Wales and southwestern England. These showers will become more widespread through the afternoon and could turn thundery. We've got a weather warning in force from the UK Met for rest of today for the central swathe of the country for thunderstorms. A yellow warning has been issued, so this is valid from 1 o'clock this afternoon until 10 PM tonight. It's for sort of Northern Ireland, Northern England, down into Wales through large parts of the Midlands and some parts of eastern England as well. Not, you'll notice, for the south and southeast and East Anglia. So they're saying scattered thunderstorms will develop Monday afternoon, bringing some disruption to travel in places. So watch out for those. They'll be relatively well scattered, so not everywhere will get these storms, but if you do get one, you probably will know about it. Check out 6 AM upload if you'd like to know more. Right, so central England temperature continues its inexorable rise. We are now into the 13s. We've gone up to 13.1, which is 2.5 degrees above average. Once we get into the 13s, this is then going to be like one of the warmest days on record. If we hold there in the 13th, we may see us dropping back under 13 degrees though through the last week of the month, because I think it will be turning a bit cooler through the last week of the month. But for the moment anyway, we've made it into the 13th. That will carry on rising as well. You can have a very warm day tomorrow, with temperature possibly into the mid-20 Celsius through central England, maybe even a little bit higher into the upper 20 Celsius mark in the sort of southeastern corner. That is valid up to the 15th of May, so up to yesterday, we have made it into the 13s. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks for Birmingham. So the red line is the third year upper air temperature average for Birmingham. We're starting off above average at the moment. We're going to stay above average over the next few days. Just a gradual lowering of the upper air temperatures as we get through towards the final week of May. Not for all that long, but it looks like things will tick up again a little bit around the 27th, 28th of May before returning closer to average, perhaps through to month's end. It does look, however, a little bit lower with the upper air temperature compared to what we've had through this month so far. So certainly for the next few days, going to be really quite warm. But it does look as though the upper air temperatures are lowering back closer to long-term averages. Going to the last week of the month. That will still be reasonably warm though in the May sunshine. Looks much more unsettled as well, so we're going to have regular precipitation spikes from start to finish. There's no particularly extended dry period of that you can make out there over the next couple of weeks. So it won't be continuously wet, but there will be plenty of precipitation around, showers, thunderstorms, or longer spells of rain, and a more unsettled feel to the second half of May, I think, compared to the first half of the month. Temperature anomalies from the 16th of May to 24th are coming out above average. Most parts of Europe coming out warmer than average as well, so we're not alone in that. Now, precipitation anomalies look a little bit strange. This is from the 16th to the 24th of May, showing that England and Wales are actually a bit drier than average, while Scotland and Northern Ireland a little bit wetter than average. I'm not sure how that connects to this ensemble, which does look quite unsettled for Birmingham. So I'm not sure what's going on there actually with that precipitation anomaly, why it looks that dry for England and Wales. Bear in mind though, a lot of the precipitation is going to be in the form of showers, maybe thunderstorms. So as ever, they'll be hit and miss, so some places probably will come away with a drier than average week across England and Wales, while other places might get, a little bit of a deluge of a week. And I suppose model may not be able to, pick out the areas that get showers and most of the dry. But it does look a little bit strange why England and Wales will be coming out drier than average with an ensemble graph as wet as that. I'm not entirely sure. Right, latest wind from that from northerlies.net shows that we're changing wind direction across the country today. So in the northern half of the country, we've got easterly winds with those outbreaks of rain, and those easterly winds are bringing in cooler temperatures from off the North Sea as well, particularly towards the east coast. Meanwhile, to the south of that band of rain, we draw the wind up from like a southerly southwesterly direction. This is pulling the air up from like off the coast of Portugal and like tropical Atlantic down here. So you see, it's quite a long fetch southwesterly the air coming somewhere south of the Azores. So that's the reason we're going to be seeing pretty warm weather over the next day or two. But also a little bit on the wet side. Right, this is how the UK Met Euro is looking for midnight on Thursday, with low pressure way to the northwest. There's some sort of thundery low in the southeastern corner as well. As we go through the Friday and Saturday, another trough will push through across the country. That will change the air mass and start to cool things down from the North Atlantic as well. And then as we head on into the beginning of next week, we're just in a rather cool, flat, sort of westerly type flow, looking rather showery, a little bit on the unsettled and cooler side there as we go through into the beginning of like the final full week of May. Gets us to Monday 23rd. So a GFS midnight run is looking again. We've got this little ridge building across the southeast perhaps on Friday, but not for long. We flatten that off very quickly as we bring the next trough of low pressure in from off the Atlantic through Friday into Saturday. And then we go on into the beginning of the following week. This gets us to Monday 23rd of May. And low pressure is pushing through the country, bringing cooler air from off the Atlantic as well, rather cool and showery. And then that takes us up to day 10, with that low pressure slinking away southwards, ridge building behind it, but within quite a coolish sort of air mass. Then the midnight run develops this thundery low across France. Probably off on a tangent at this point. This is Friday 27th of May, long way out, 276 hours. But it does look very unsettled back. If it came off, we'll bring a deluge into the south. And quite cool as well. We finished up looking like this with the GFS midnight run, pulling the high pressure out to west and dropping in a cold front and cooler winds from the north and from the northwest too. GFS 6Z, again, looks like this. So once more, we're trying to build up a little bit of ridge in the southeastern corner, but low pressure at the end of the week, but low pressure coming in off the Atlantic will bring outbreaks of rain, especially to the northern half of the country, and also a cooler westerly type flow. Moving up towards the beginning of next week, low pressure deepens across the country, and we start to bring in some cooler air from the northwest as well. So looks quite cool and showery really as we go up towards day 10. Day 10 itself though sees high pressure beginning to re-establish across the country. We just can't quite get away from the high pressure, can we? So it starts to come back around day 10, albeit only temporarily. But as that ridge slips away eastwards, low pressure develops out to west, so we start to pull up potentially a very warm southerly wind, even quite a hot southerly wind with a plus 15 Celsius isotherm there into southeastern corner by Friday 27th of May. It's a very brief sort of push of warmth, and then low pressure again comes moving back in from off the Atlantic, and we turn it cooler and rather showery and unsettled again as we move up towards the end of the GFS run, which today gets us to Wednesday the 1st of June, first day of June, and first day of meteorological summer, of course. If you enjoyed the video, please just smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much for doing that. And drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. Thank you so much. Right, we're on to the GM next. And we can see that once more on Thursday, we've got a little bit of a thundery type trough clearing away from the country, and a ridge tries to build into south by Friday. That's very quickly moved away though as lower pressure comes in from off the Atlantic, returning cooler and rather more showery as we go through next weekend. Into next week, which is Monday 23rd of May, looking rather cool and showery, but then high pressure builds back in as we get toward day 10, and nice returning across the country. That will bring us back to warmer, drier weather as we get through today's 8, 9 and 10. And then the ECM looks like this. So once more, we see funky conditions clearing away late Wednesday into Thursday. It's unsettled to the north and west at the end of the week, outbreaks of rain, just a little bit of a ridge trying to get going down in the south and southeast. That's flattened off very quite quickly as we bring in this cooler westerly Atlantic driven flow. Moving through the weekend and then on into next week, this is Monday 23rd of May at midnight. Then we're into like a cool, showery, sort of northwesterly type wind with high pressure then centering out to our west, low pressure to our east and pulling in this northerly to northwesterly wind, which will be cool. It will be a cooler wind direction, fresher wind direction, but still a lot of dry weather, especially for more western areas close to that area of high pressure. This is a precipitation forecast based on that ECM run from TomesShow.com. Plenty of showers, long spells rain, and maybe thunderstorms around today. A rather drier day for central and eastern areas tomorrow, but it will be very wet in the west with heavy, persistent thundery rain pushing up the Irish Sea. That could bring a deluge to those western areas. That gets out of the way, and then into Wednesday, we have a rather drier day for a while for more heavy showers, possibly thunderstorms break out on Wednesday night into Thursday morning. All of that wet weather, thundery weather clears away into the North Sea through Thursday morning, although the showers take a long time to clear from the far southeastern corner, and then we go dry for a couple of days at the end of the week. More wet weather though piling into the north by the end of Friday. And into the weekend, we're into a showery sort of west-northwesterly flow. That flow bringing in sunshine and showers, particularly to northern and western areas. Heading up towards day 10, we start to, or keep things rather unsettled with further showers, this time coming in from more of a northerly direction. So perhaps rather showery and cool around days 8, 9, 10 of the ECM midnight run, although drier by day 10 itself. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensemble today for day 10. Gets to 26th of May. 19 members of the ECM ensembles have a ridge of high pressure across the country. Plenty of dry weather with that, and you would have thought reasonably warm too. 18, including the control and the operational run, with high pressure way to the west and low pressure to the east. Winds are coming in from a rather cooler northwesterly type direction. With that driest weather is close to that ridge of high pressure just to our west. And then 14 here have low pressure right over the top of the country and combined with a mid-Atlantic ridge. So that's going to be potentially really quite cool and unsettled. That's the most unsettled and coolest option. So there's a range of options to go at there, and we just got to wait and see, I think, what happens when we get to day 10. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got, lots of them. This gets us to the 31st of May, last day of the month. 10 members of the ECM ensembles have high pressure just to our west, and that's mainly dry, but could be a little bit on the cooler side with winds coming in from a northwesterly direction. Another 10 with high pressure further away from us, low pressure just to our east. That's going to be unsettled and cool and showery. 9 will have high pressure towards the northwest of the country, so that's going to be mostly dry, but again, around that high pressure winds probably coming in from a north or northeasterly direction. 8 have the high pressure to the east though, with lower pressure out to west. That's going to be a much warmer option. That could be quite hot, bring winds up from the south. Another 8 have high pressure towards Scandinavia. That's going to be bringing in perhaps a warmer easterly wind. And then 6 have high pressure over France. Low pressure is over Scandinavia, and high pressure up towards Greenland. Very messy with that, and the UK in some sort of no man's land. So there is lots of options to go at by month's end and into the start of June. So again, just have to wait and see. This day 10 to 14 period is proving to be rather problematical within the model output at the moment. So we just wait and see where things are going. Finally, the CFSV2, these are 5 inches real bar height and always brings down to week periods. The first week period will take us from the 16th to the 22nd of May. The coming week will have lower pressure out to west. High pressure is slipping away to the east, so it's rather unsettled but warm in the week ahead, and there could be thunderstorms mixed in, of course. Into week 2, which will be the 23rd to 29th of May. High pressure then is away to the northwest, mainly dry with that, but it is a little bit cooler and fresher, bringing wind from rather more of a northerly type direction. Week 3 is going to be the 30th of May to the 5th of June. High pressure then is centered more towards our west. Quite a bit of dry weather with that, but winds drifting in from a northerly direction, so certainly not a heat wave. And then week 4 is going to be the 6th to the 12th of June. High pressure, again, quite close to the country and away to the northwest. A trough of low pressure in over Scandinavia. So, again, quite a bit of dry weather, I would have thought, with that as go through the first half of June, but not a heat wave. We are on the cool side of a ridge of high pressure, so temperatures relatively modest, but pleasant enough in the really strong June sunshine. And there would be quite a bit of that, I would have thought, as high pressure dominates. It's still quite a dry signal, I have to say, with all of this anti-cyclonic weather going on. So maybe the dry conditions, having a little break for the moment, of course, but maybe the dry conditions will extend out into June. But, of course, all speculative, and we'll have to wait and see. If you've enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, make sure you sub to the channel. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. Drop a comment and let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. And don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids. Get them to subscribe too. If everyone who subs brings a friend, we will get to our target of 14,000 subscribers so much more quickly. And the next mini target will be 13.4k. So please subscribe, get us to 13.4k and ultimately 14k. And thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. And we're done for today's videos. Wow, wow, wow. So tomorrow we're going to start off with 6 PM upload. We're going to have the EC 30 days / 6 weeks. Look out for the UK and for the rest of Europe as well. And if that wasn't enough, there'll be a 10 to 14 day coming up for you tomorrow also. So keep checking back to the channel for more. But for this video and for today's videos, that's all for now. And thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.